start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit, it's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we can take it and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngers pull their pants up? How long we gonna keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gonna keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beat stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We back in this building once again. It is Monday night, and we are live on Monday night, man. First of all, it's been a great day. Great W's for Donald J. Trump. Out here getting wins and whatnot. Out here, I'm talking about killing the game, and I'm talking about not only do you get a win, you get a 9-0 shutout. You know, and I wonder sometimes that if, like, you know, back in the day, you know, when he was running around, you know, talking to Oprah and them, you know, I ain't really no Oprah fan or nothing like that, but when he was running around talking to Oprah and them, and, you know, he was getting his Oprah Winfrey on, for, you know, lack of better words. And, you know, they asked him questions about shit, you know.
You took out a full-page ad in major U.S. newspapers last year criticizing U.S. foreign policy. What would you do differently, Donald?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily, I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country.
Hey, was he talking about NATO way back then? Damn. Oh, man, pay your fair share, pay what you owe.
You can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me. And I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you?
Indeed it does. All those years back, indeed it sounds extremely save us. We could have been saved a long ass time ago, but we chose to deal with the George Bushes of the world, and then the Bill Clintons of the world, and then the George Bushes of the world, and then the Barack Obamas of the world. And then we finally get a decent president, somebody who has literally been talking about the same thing. And we shit on him as a country. Not us, but them. Ridiculous. Let's keep on going, and then I got some, you know, I'm going to shout out my people that's in here.
Would you ever?
Probably not. But I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally, because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings, and we're not.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think that probably people would say that he's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbency, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud. I think Michael Dukakis has done one hell of a job, and George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out
And on top of all that, he on a black lady show. Racist. It's crazy.
I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd
What y'all think?
win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing: this country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, what do you mean? Welcome to Provoked Thoughts, man. How y'all feeling on this Monday night, man? And that was actually pretty doggone crucial. That's back in the day, young 30-something Trump. He never cared about race, man. Look, man, look, we know it's true. We know the truth. We know what's up, man. And like I said, I want to welcome you all to the show tonight. I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable. Hopefully you got your meal out the way. I came straight home and came to this because, I was at work dealing with all of this and trying to, figure out, what was going on while I was working, which I was able to get the gist of everything. I know pretty much what was happening today and how everything went. I'm so happy, and congratulations to Donald Trump for getting a 9-0 victory. And we're going to go ahead and put that up here real quick. Just so people to know exactly what the score was. The score was Trump 9. Colorado 0. Goose egg, nothing. So do it just like that. And Colorado 0. Shut down. I'm talking about 9-0. Shut down. Say Colorado 0. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put an edit on that, get to the exclamation point out there, because they don't need nothing that look like a 1. They lost 0. There we go. That's better. So we'll take all of that. It needs to be nice and pretty for y'all, because I'm excited about this shit. 9-0. So excited I can't even get the shit right. But we gonna get it right so it can look good. That's sexy right there. 9-0. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. We finna find Fanny Fanny. She's gonna get it pretty soon here, and that's gonna be absolutely delicious when that happens. And at a point we were past the point of people saying, "Oh, you're going against black people, man." I'm with the right, man, and this black people standing right behind Donald Trump, and I happen to admire those people. I happen to admire that. You know what I'm saying? I happen to admire the fact that we get, a lot of, African Americans that are literally behind Trump. I'm talking about, and when you get to see the young, like, some of the younger people that's doing blogs out here, that's really down for the man, and we'll get to some of that in a minute, because we got some other fish to fry on that, on just celebrate my man Trump and how he's been this guy. It's these other people that be trying to flip and they're out of touch. Not my boy Trump, not Mr. 9-0, 9-0, not 9-0. And then of course tomorrow is Super Tuesday. So probably people that weren't planning on voting in those states are now inspired because they thought that their vote wasn't finna count. Watch and see what I tell you. And it's going to be epic proportions. in the state of Colorado, a voter turnout for Trump. He's going to win the state. Watch. It's going to be funny. He's going to win. He's going to win. He's going to win in Super Tuesday. He's going to win the state in the election. Believe me, it's going to happen. Like I said, this has been the same guy.
Before he was a presidential candidate,
I've been saying for years, keep the oil, don't let them have the oil.
Before he was a reality TV star,
you're fired.
Donald Trump was a New York tabloid fixture. All through the 1980s, Trump was busy building something new, and it wasn't a skyscraper.
Billionaire developer Donald Trump has put his name on a New York City hotel, shopping center, and apartment buildings, as well as a casino in Atlantic City. And now he's going to put his name on a big piece of Eastern Airlines.
Trump was creating a public persona, one that could be both funny and demeaning, arrogant and somehow in touch with the common man.
I sort of love and hate him at the same time. I mean, I think he has, a monumental ego.
He comes off as being very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Arrogant?
Yeah, he's arrogant.
I mean, I can say that. I mean, I agree. If you think that Donald Trump might be a little arrogant, put one in the chat, please. If you think that Donald Trump is a little on the arrogant side, kind of conceited, drop a one. And this ain't even this ain't even
Your man's got a mate.
Hold on, this is 1980. You see that? 1980 something. And it's a black guy that's racist where?
Mate, got everything.
I'm serious, man. Do y'all think that Donald Trump's a little arrogant? Because I do. Put a one in the chat. If you don't, put a two for no. I mean, I think he's arrogant. I think he probably put on some of the best cologne, probably the best socks. He probably ain't even got to bend down and put his own socks on. I bet you. Come on, man. But he's looking out for us, though.
He often did this by picking fights.
He said, I think Donald Trump is an artful liar. I think he is a greedy, vicious, and arrogant man.
Well, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a compliment or not? I'm not sure.
He waged a years-long battle with New York City Mayor Ed Koch.
I hope that New York City has a different mayor at some point, because I think Ed Koch is a total disaster. He's been a very bad mayor for the city.
He helped launch a competitor to the NFL called the U.S. Football League, and then launched a lawsuit against the NFL when the USFL failed.
The jury in the case delivered its verdict. It ruled the NFL did indeed monopolize pro football, but it awarded damages of just $1.
Look at how they played this man on a victimless crime now. And back then, he lost money because the NFL was monopolizing the television waves and wouldn't let them have their product out. And they gave him $1. New York ain't, man, boy.
And in one of his biggest fights of the 1980s, he went up against media mogul Merv Griffin in a fight over a casino in Atlantic City.
People realize now that Merv made a bad deal. It's unfortunate that he's taken a fall, but he has taken the fall. Nothing much I can do about it.
Donald loves that perception. I won. He is still, a year later standing in New York going, I won. He wants to make sure everybody in America knows he won.
But the Donald Trump we know today is more than just a boastful brawler. That's because there's one more tactic that Trump apparently learned in the 80s and uses to great effect on the campaign trail today. Keep people guessing about any long-term plans.
Mr. Trump, what's left in your life? You're 33 years old. You're worth all this money. You say you didn't say that you want to be worth $1 billion.
No, I really don't. I just want to keep busy and keep active.
Could $1 billion buy the White House? What do you think?
Well,
Does
I don't
money
think it
give
can.
you?
I know a lot of the politicians. I like a lot of the politicians. They're friends of mine.
Trump carefully cultivated speculation about his future. In 1987, he ran a full-page ad in major newspapers that read like a political manifesto.
A blow-up of the ad is now on display at Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue.
The ad was irresistible to the New York press, and the move kept Trump's name in the news.
Trump has said quite seriously that he's a good enough bargainer to negotiate a nuclear disarmament treaty with the Russians.
This is not a
And to this day, I believe that that's a fact.
wealthy country. People think America, wealth, this and that. The Japanese are saying that. What a wealthy country. I mean, they're saying it and they're laughing. Country's losing $200 billion a year. We ought to go in the next time they fire so much as a bullet at one of our ships. We ought to go in and take over their oil.
With each of these instances, Trump
He said he's trying to get that oil. He said, mess with us if you want to. We coming and we jacking you for all your oil. Hey, I don't have a problem.
refined his playbook. His attacks.
Steve, you're going to have to start pushing these people now a little bit because it's getting a little ridiculous as far as I'm concerned.
His boasts.
We'll probably sell an extra 10,000 season tickets, and that's a lot of tickets.
And his shifting positions.
Do you have the genes to be a successful politician?
Well, you never really know. I think I'm pretty outspoken, and that's not probably a good thing in terms of a politician, but it's a good thing if you ever got elected, you can really do a job.
Now, even back
Big facts. I agree 100%.
in the 80s, many found Trump's over-the-top personality distasteful.
What may be most discouraging of all is that Palm Beach will accept almost anything if it's got enough money, but somehow it will not accept Donald Trump.
But by playing the role of an unpredictable bully with the mic,
They was hating back then, man. That's they was hating back then.
at his
Crazy.
touch, Trump showed he couldn't easily be ignored.
Wait a minute, hold on, slow down, wait a minute, slow down. What that is right there? What's that? Ooh, does that look like? Because we're gonna debunk. We're going to debunk the racist theory, man. Who's that black man right there? There's a black man right in the front of your screen, right here, right up under the provoke. You got Jesse Jackson. You got Don King. And Donald Trump out here kicking it with him, man. We're gonna get rid of this narrative, man. We finna do away with it. If we don't do away with it tonight, I don't know what's happening because look, you got Don King, man. You got Don King right here. You got this guy right here, Jesse, Donald Trump. You know, and it's in the room. He could be kicking it with this room full of Caucasians. It's a room full of them. That's what he could be doing, but he's not. He's hanging out with the brothers. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. Why y'all trying to paint this man? Why? What's going on? What is wrong with you guys? This man is not a racist. And what's going on, D Maps? So we're gonna go ahead and get back into this. And
Trump showed he couldn't easily be ignored.
I mean, all up in this man's face, man. If you just hollering at him, endorsed him for president.
I believe that perhaps I'm portrayed differently than I actually am. I believe I'm portrayed in a rougher sense than the actual product. And I hope that's true because I hope the actual product is a lot more mellow than the portrayal.
And that may be his biggest asset of all. When people attack Trump, they reinforce the version of Trump that Trump wants people to see. And inevitably...
Did you hear that? That was profound. That was a profound statement, man. There was one.
Trump wants people to see.
Hold on, let's back it up a little bit more.
More mellow than the portrayal.
And that may be his biggest asset of all. When people attack Trump, they reinforce the version of Trump that Trump wants people to see. And inevitably, that keeps Trump's name in the news.
And they haven't learned yet. And they have not learned yet that that's the case.
That doesn't matter because I'm not running for office.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube.
I don't know, NBC, I don't even know why they still got that footage. That made the man look incredible. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because you look at the fact that people actually love this man, starting this, all types of stuff you can
This
go.
office
right.
is all you, and it's a little bit junky.
Yeah. You know what? This I just got a few weeks ago. This
Uh-huh.
is from the Marine Corps. That's the chair for The Apprentice that I used.
Oh, wow.
These are different things. Tom Brady's Super Bowl helmet.
Wow.
This is Mike Tyson's belt. This is Vince McMahon from the World Wrestling Federation. This is Shaquille O'Neal's shoe.
Oh my God.
Right here, which is a serious
Is that a
shoe.
real
That's a real
shoe?
shoe. He took it off after a game and handed it
Oh
to me.
my God.
I carried it like this.
Yeah, I
So
guess
this-
because you
yeah,
don't
this
really
is-
like germs anyway, do you?
No. Yeah, from
How
Shaq.
are you handling the campaign shaking hands when you
Well, I
don't love
just do it.
germs?
Well, I mean, it's been proven. You know, you shake hands, somebody has a cold, you probably catch a cold, but I do it because
Yeah.
you have to do it, and it's one of those things. But this is some serious foot.
Yeah.
So all different things, and of course, the big thing is the view of New York City.
Now, do you live upstairs
I live upstairs. Yes.
in the penthouse?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think the White House is going to be as nice as your penthouse?
That boy got cribs. Woo-wee. Oh, man, he got cribs. He said, yep, I live upstairs. I got a crib upstairs. Yep. Living my best life.
The White House is very special. So is Trump Tower, but the White House is a very special place. It represents something that can be so good, and you will see what I'm talking about.
How does your baby son feel about it? Because he would be the one who would live there.
Well, I think he feels great. I mean, he didn't know if it was such a shot, but now he's saying, Dad, you're winning. You're winning. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. You know, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
But he would be very happy, I think.
How old is he right now?
He's now 9, just turned 9.
Okay. All right. Now, are you going to get down to business when we leave you, or are you going to get down to politics?
I get down to business and politics. You know, I'm running a business, and at the same time, I'm running for office. Whereas a politician, they only have to do the one thing, but I'm running a big business and also running for office. So as the days go,
Which makes him even more dope. Makes him even more dope. Come on, man. These cats, all they got to do is what they do. I was talking about, let's go. Come on, Trump. We celebrate my man Trump's victory tonight. I'm doing a lap for him. 9-zip. Doing a whole victory lap tonight. Let's keep it moving.
by, I give more and more to my children to run and my executives. I have great executives, and that's not going to be a problem.
So what's a normal day right now for you?
Well, I would.
I
get up at 5:30,
Mhm.
read the papers,
Mhm.
including the Wall Street Journal. But I read the Wall Street Journal, the Times. I read the different papers, and then I try and watch as much as I can television. You're seeing more and more with the politics because there's so
Right.
much on television.
Mhm.
Then I get to the office at 8:30.
Now, do you exercise or you just stay in shape?
Well,
on your
I
own?
exercise a little bit, not as much as I would like to. I don't have time really. And I do a lot of exercising because I walk around a lot. I'm doing a lot of things. Even when you're at a podium making a speech and you're ranting and that's exercise. Don't kid yourself. That's you're standing up for an hour and 20 minutes and you're speaking to a great audience. So I get plenty of exercise. I like to play golf whenever I can, but it's not as much as I'd like to be able to play.
You're supposed to be a pretty good golfer.
I'm a pretty good golfer. You know, you get to know people on a golf course and you learn about people. I've won many club championships, and when you can win club championships, that tells you something. You know, winning a club championship is hard because you're competing against other very good players, and it's hard. So you win many of them and you feel good about yourself. It's not
So what's
easy.
your handicap?
I guess I'm a 4 now. I would have been better, but I haven't been played. But I would say a 4.
And that's really good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm a pretty good player.
Okay, so then you come in here at 8, and then do you mostly do political meetings, business meetings? What are you most focused on?
Well, I would say now it's starting to be maybe the political's taking over a little bit over the business, and the business I'm giving more and more of it over to the executives and my children to run. But, you know, right now it's pretty much even.
A lot of people call you the Donald. Has it all blended, or do you sometimes feel like you're just Donald, or do you feel like you have to be the Donald and be on stage?
Honestly, I don't think about it. I
Mhm.
just do what I have to do. If you start thinking about that, bad things happen. You just
That's real shit. Thanks, man. Come on, man. This dude is the real deal. Come on.
have to
Wayne.
do what you have to do. I come in, I do work like everybody else. I live maybe a different life or maybe not a different life, but I work hard. We can work hard. We have to work hard. If I win, I'm going to have to work so hard. But we're going to make, and I've said it, we're going to make the country better than it ever was. And we have a chance of doing that. better. I don't mean just bring it back. We have a chance at making it better than it ever was. There's such incredible potential, such incredible people. And you mark my words, we'll be doing this in 3 or 4 years, hopefully together. And I think I hope you're going to be very impressed.
Okay, we'll come back and see.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Like watching this DA and after watching.
We're not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna save that shit for later. It's just good. You see all these African American faces. That's 4 votes. At least we know that's 4 of them. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We're working on it, man. So basically, man, I'm having a blast. I hope y'all are too, because this is very, very exhilarating early off in the game, man. I came in hot tonight. I'm ready to go. I've been waiting to get home so I could be like, woohoo, 9-zip. I didn't expect a 9-zipper.
Damn.
9-zip. And then they trying to make it seem like this lady Nikki Haley went in D.C. Oh, she's finally won something. Yeah.
Like it make a difference.
Yeah. Finally.
Really make
even the sun shines on the dog's ass every once in a while. Okay, she kicked the fucking field goal. That's fine.
Basically.
It's good. Somebody out there like you or hate Trump that much, but you got to think about it. Washington, D.C. is all Democratic.
Pretty much.
So for you to get that, and they didn't even vote. That wasn't even a vote. That was a caucus. Fuck out of here, man. All I know is 9-zip.
Yep.
That man is fighting the Democrats in the judicial system at the same time, bro.
Pretty much.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. There is nobody. I don't think I could do that. I'm like, boy, that's multitasking for your ass. And this man is in his 70s. Late.
And he's winning. That's even more crazy.
As a young man, you sit up here and you watched. As a young man, Donald Trump is the same man. Alpha male, speak his mind, do what he say he gonna do. He ain't trying to hide shit from you. None of that shit. It's crazy to me. Like he's the most transparent human being on the planet right now. And the crazy thing about it is that we sit here and we watch it in real time, but we've been watching it in real time the whole time. Like the whole time, this has been something that's been going on, and we could see.
Mm-hmm.
We could see how at the Comedy Central roast they loved him when he dropped that. You know, said his head was worth $7 million fucking dollars in the bank.
Mm.
You know, and it's amazing to me to watch people say, or you talk to somebody who's been, I wish they would have took him off the ballot. Somebody actually said that shit to me. Unfortunately, it was a subordinate of mine, and I couldn't go in and light that ass up. Because I was like, oh, motherfucker, what are you talking about? He's like that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I'm like, so, and I'm just like, well, well, Joe Biden's, he can't be any better. Yes, he can. Like, what are you talking about? I'm losing my mind. Like, people don't even understand. It's like, it's crazy to me that people really do this, man. This is how they rolling right now, man. This is how they're rolling. They are really, like, you got Whoopi Goldberg over here so fucked up behind Donald Trump that she can't even say his name.
Mm.
We all know that Whoopi Goldberg don't like no black men because she married.
She don't like no men.
She don't like black men for sure because she was with Ted Danson for years.
Mm-hmm.
from cheating.
I had to come in, Derek, when you said what you just said.
What? No.
Now, when you talked about what that subordinate.
Oh, I had to bite my tongue.
We did, baby. I was like, oh. I said,
Wait, Mama, you say what? I'm like, you say what? You say what? Trump should what? He should just go away. You should just go.
I said,
see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Like, why would you do that to somebody?
And I think that going forward, Derek, we're going to have a lot of people that fall away, and that's going to be okay too.
I'm gonna need what I'm going to need is I'm gonna need for you to become my fucking salary because I might not be able to work nowhere. I might not be able to work no damn where because I promise you this dumb shit gotta stop. And I promise you, I've never been the type of person you can call me whatever the fuck you want. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. You can call me crazy. You can say whatever the hell you want to say to me. I don't care. All I know is this. I sit up here and I'm not the type of person that's going to be gaslit and stand for the shit. I'm not doing
Let me tell you, I guess for me, I'm an oil and gas girl. Been in there for years. When he said drill, baby, drill. And for those that don't know, I have retired. But when he said drill, baby, drill, that means, okay, baby, come out of retirement and go make that money and get what you got to get and add to it and then do what you got to do because you still got some life in you. Because long as Biden was in, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm sorry. It ain't going to happen.
You know, I sit up here and I was watching those videos today of a young Donald Trump, and I'm like, this dude was ready in the 90s to be the president.
He was. But ready. I can honestly say it wasn't his time because what had to happen, God had to get the kinks out.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But I would say just.
And do y'all remember Oprah at that time was really pushing him?
Yeah. They was propping him up. Everybody was asking him, do you want to be the president, please? You know, it is.
I'm ready. Okay. So let me ask you this here. Did we get the news back from the Supreme Courts?
Yes, they came back today, and let's go ahead and be that way because I'm petty like that.
All right, then. Be petty like that.
We're gonna put the score up.
Be petty like that.
Trump 9, Colorado 0, unanimous decision. He gonna be on every ballot, and the votes won't count.
Oh yeah.
Say it ain't stuff.
9-0, and that's even from Biden-appointed judges.
Won't he do it?
These are the same people that are going to hear the immunity case.
Hold on, back up, baby. Hold on, baby, back up. We finna get a two, baby. Do you not know this is gonna be the same people that's gonna be hearing our voice?
Oh yeah. Clarence Thomas and all of and the crew. It's crazy.
Yeah, baby. Let the good times roll.
It's crazy, man. And I'm sitting up here like everything that they said made perfect logical and legal sense. Why would you want to cause an uproar?
Because you was about to have a civil war up in here.
Why would you want to cause an uproar like that in the country?
Did you hear any of the argument?
I heard some of that ridiculous shit that they were saying the Colorado people were saying.
And that's all it was ridiculous shit too. I mean, because I listened to several hours of it, and it was just slob job. I mean, you'd think they sat down in front of like G-Chat or something to make their briefs because it was horrible.
It sounded like they plugged the bullshit in the AI.
I mean, it really did, because the arguments that they were using, I mean, it didn't even make sense. And I mean, even the liberal justices were getting aggravated with just like the stupidity that was coming out of their mouths.
At the end of the day,
what prompted these? Okay, first of all, no one in their right. Well, first, we all heard what was said, what came out of President Trump's mouth. That man never told anyone to go and storm the anything.
You know
Go
what they're
tear
saying?
up.
They're using fight like hell.
You know,
fight like hell. That's what they're using. But he also said go peacefully.
Peacefully. That's the part they left out. And the other part that they left out is that everything that they're trying to show on the news, that was not all. These officers were shaking hands with these people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you got to think about it. One side of the whole spot, somebody threw a concussion grenade in the crowd.
Mm.
That's what happened. You start some shit, you go end
Hey,
up.
it ain't gonna be none. You asked for it. This is what's gonna be.
Right. So, you know, shit. And I'm gonna run. If you drop a concussion grenade on me, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna run my ass off. And I'm gonna try to
at
get
the
away
end
from
of the
that
day, we are the people. We have a voice. That's not just for that place is not just for you all. It's for us. But you acting like it's only for certain people.
See, and I like these little nuggets, like this right here that's up on the screen. How's that man racist?
He's not.
Like I said, we're gonna debunk that shit. I'm gonna constantly ask that question because I've been asking it ever since it came out. He's racist. I'm like, wait a minute, what fucking how? I'm like, wait a
If he's so racist, why is he giving his money to black rappers to get their careers off the ground? And not just rappers, R&B singers, black R&B sing. He surrounds himself around black people.
And they try to flip the truth, okay? That you know about how black people feel. Because
no, you don't speak for me.
They trying to flip the truth and make it a bad thing and make it a racist thing when it's actually the truth that when that man got indicted 4 fucking times, black people said, the fuck?
Yeah.
I said immediately when Michael Avenatti said obstruction of justice, I said, hold the hell up. Hold up. Hold up. What do you mean obstruction of justice?
I know, right?
Next thing we know, we heard it again in Robert Sylvester Kelly's. Hold on, dude. We've heard this before. Why are you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all playing with these words?
Absolutely ridiculous.
And y'all thinking we're asleep. We're not asleep. We're well awake. We see everything. And enough is enough.
Shit, and too much of it just fucking stinks.
Shit. Right now, and at the end of the day, beginning of the day, is Donald Trump 2024, period. Biden, get your shit and get it out of there.
Keep it moving.
Hey, check out the second link I dropped you in private chat.
You know what? I'm so excited to sit down tomorrow night with my popcorn and do this live and watch the results come in with y'all. I can't wait.
Baby, you need to be over there. They on Mar-a-Lago. Oh, they throwing down over there, honey.
I can't wait for him to give that speech that he gonna give and Nikki Haley say she's not going to endorse him. You funky. You've killed your career. Your career is dead now, Nikki Haley.
Who is that?
Yeah. Who is that? I wouldn't even know if she wasn't popping up on the screen next to Donald Trump all the time. But she talked about the Joe Biden and Donald Trump too old, and we don't need no old people in there, and Donald Trump need a cognitive test.
Lady, you don't even know the law. You can't even when you debate, you didn't even know the law. So go sit your ass down somewhere.
She said that in South Carolina, she was subjected to more racism than any nigga.
Couldn't stand her.
She said that she got bullied on a daily basis because she was brown. I'm like, well, what about them tar babies that was down there? You know what I'm saying? They look past them. Let me go mess with Nikki. You know what I'm saying? With her light-skinned ass or whatever she is, and let me leave the tried and true oppressed people, the black people, alone? No. If you got bullied, it's just because you got bullied, and it wasn't because of your color.
She got bullied because she was a punk.
Say it one more time.
I done took her damn lunch money. She ain't give it up.
Say, run me that shit. You ain't doing nothing with that. You ain't doing nothing with
that. And then, matter of fact, go get some more. Because you ain't got enough.
Truth be told, I'm listening to her say that shit. I'm like, that's a Joe Biden classic if it ever was one. That motherfucker would lie about being places. He's Forrest Gump.
Now they got Jill out here. We women, we fear for our life because of Donald Trump.
Think about that shit though.
Are you kidding me?
Think about that shit. Joe Biden is Forrest Gump. He's been everywhere. He's been in the shrimping business. He's been in the Black Panther Party. I'm sorry I broke up your Black Panther Party.
I'm sorry I broke up.
But you know what? At the end of the day, Joe Biden was part of the KKK. I ain't never heard Donald Trump being part of no KKK.
No, he don't play that.
Man, and then, Joe Biden's skin pulled back so motherfucking far. That's why he's quitting all the damn time, because he was addicted to plastic surgery. He got his shit pulled back further than give me the Joan Rivers. That's what I want.
The Joan Rivers.
Give it to me.
I think they killed her.
And God rest her soul, she was trying to tell us about a Barack
and Big Mike.
Yeah.
And she called her what? Michael?
Big Mike, yeah.
Big Mike. Big Mike. Man. Big Mike, where you at? Shit. Make sure y'all, if y'all coming in, going out, make sure you hitting that like button. Share
the live. Even share it over there where they at Mar-a-Lago. They'll see it. Share
this shit to Whoopi Goldberg, or as I like to call who, aka Miss Seeley, aka I say, hey, Mister's punching bag. How about it? Just crazy. I mean, they hate the hatred. I don't understand the level of hate for somebody.
And then they get mad because you don't feel how they feel. Well, baby, how am I supposed to feel? Yeah, I don't understand how you feel, but I understand how I feel.
Now, the hate is all generated because he goes against the grain. He didn't come in and do what they told him. I'm sure Nancy Pelosi, her first meeting with Donald Trump, she's like, we're going to go in here, the four of us, and we're just going to roll Mr. Trump here and make him do business. And he gave him the finger and kicked him out of his office. And then he took her airplanes away.
That part. Then she goes over there and starts shit. When they tell her ass not to go over there, she go over there anyway, biting them teeth.
That lady looked like she has been crazy her whole damn life.
Damn, that girl was a dried up raisin when I was a kid.
Oh, damn.
Like she's been old since she's been young?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Damn. Say, truth be told, Nancy Pelosi is 277 years old.
Dude, Crypt Keeper. The memes are real.
Wait, I have a question. Did y'all ever hear of the dude that supposedly did whatever he was doing to her husband? The dude never broke in, so you let the dude in the house.
We all know what that was.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a drug deal gone wrong.
That and gay butt sex.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm glad you said it for me.
That dude was a bloated warrior. Say, I need that ass, man.
I mean, the dude who's standing there in his underwear. I mean,
Literally.
Pelosi's old man, he's standing there, half naked, one shoe on and everything. What else were they doing?
Exactly. It's not hard to figure out.
They was in there playing silly, crazy
Yep.
pranks.
Playing whack-a-mole. That's why he had the hammer.
Oh, my God.
That part. But this
man.
man got to go to prison when you invited the man over.
Yeah.
Said, bring that booty over here, bruh.
We ain't heard much about that. We probably won't
No,
either.
we sure haven't.
I don't need no details.
No, I don't need. I would like to,
TMI. I don't need all that now. They're doing too much.
Now we need to know.
Like and then he said,
really?
Chuck, please don't say nothing else. And then she said,
and y'all saw how fast she resigned, whatever she resigned or retired or whatever she did. She got up out of it. She's like, this man can take my man.
Yeah, literally.
I'm sure she's gotten all of that man that she wants to have.
Sure, man. I know she was mad.
Oh man, she's taking it all. But whatever he got, he ain't got no more. Man, I don't know. She look like she's like the Wicked Witch of the fucking West.
Dude, I just want to know how many servants or whatever it takes to get those old ass tatas up into that dress for her every day.
Oh God.
It's freaking crazy, yo.
Oh boy. Oh.
I mean, it's got to be two people aside.
Probably.
Definitely.
Now, all of a sudden, this man's all of a sudden, everybody coming and attacking only the Democrat Party. Really?
They're easy.
Bunch of bullshit. So we gonna keep it moving. I like to do my videos and shit. So we gotta keep it moving. I mean, just to kind of break the monotony, give people a little break.
I hope you made one of the before and after.
Oh, I ain't finna do that one yet. I'm saving that for a special.
Okay.
I got a couple of videos for you in private chat too. There.
Absolutely. And basically, what I want to do is I want to take the time to tell everybody in my chat and on my live that you need to go ahead and subscribe to the A-Dog. Okay. He is actually great, and I appreciate your news for this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about that, but let's go ahead.
All right, y'all. We are back with another video. Shout out to the comment section, man. Y'all been showing me a lot of love. Y'all been sending me a lot of these videos and stuff like that. And I come across this right here that y'all sent me, and I'm like, just by reading the title, I'm like, the media stuff like this. If y'all have noticed, Trump they've been having Trump in this negative light and stuff about that, about the FBI just raiding his house. I mean, just all type of stuff to try to keep this man from running next year. That's all this is right here is about. They're trying to keep Trump from running. They don't want him to run. He already, like they said before, is winning in the polls. And all this crap Biden got going on and all this. But then when I read this title, I'm like, dang, why the media don't talk about stuff like this with Trump? You know what I'm saying? So the title reads, Black homeless woman says Trump let her live rent-free in Trump Tower for 8 years.
That part.
Like, they won't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But
Listen,
this right here, just
8 years.
Man, shoot, I need to go move over there then.
Shit.
Still there,
Trump.
Almost too bad.
Trump,
it was 8 years when this video was made.
But Derek, you do know that Rob stayed there for 2.
Mm-hmm.
For rent, no, but before that was 2 years rent free.
Okay. Shit.
Must be nice.
Shit. Must be
Man.
Trump. Shit. Hold on. Let's keep moving.
Just this title alone was just like mind blowing to me. I'm like, wow. Let her live rent free for 8 years.
8 years? Rent free?
But I'm not gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get straight into this video. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's been showing positive love, leaving positive comments in the comment section. I really, really appreciate it. And everybody that just clicked on this video, I really appreciate it. Without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. I am a squatter in Donald Trump's building, Trump Tower, in New York City. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas. There's Central Park right there. And that tall building is the Essex House on Central Park West, near 59th Street. I came in here about 9 years ago and snuck in the building and just started occupying one of the empty rooms in here. By the time our housekeeper noticed I was here the next day, she called the manager and they called the New York City police. Who came up here and told me I had to leave or I would be arrested. When I told them I would not go, they contacted Mr. Trump over the phone. And he came down here.
Thank you, Jesus.
Instead of him evicting me off the property,
hallelujah,
he said that I can stay. And it's been 8 years.
Hallelujah.
I've been here.
Thank you,
Not only did he not evict me off the property, he makes sure that I get 3 meals a day.
Hallelujah.
By room service. And that I get a delivery of fresh flowers every week.
Wow, that's amazing.
Man.
So you people, not a bad guy at all. If it weren't for him, I'd be homeless. I'd be dead right now.
My God.
I'd be in the street. I asked him, how am I going to pay him back for all of this? And he told me I can pay him back whenever I get it, which is never. I have no idea
They
why
said turn
he
up
did this with
the
me.
volume.
It's been 9 years.
We maxed out. It's
and I've been here for totally free, and I haven't paid a dime.
That's amazing. Shout out to Trump.
Donald Trump is not a bad guy. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. And everything I'm telling you today is true. Goodbye.
Hallelujah.
They let her stay there for absolutely free.
Come on, bro.
They want nothing back or
If
anything.
that right there don't put a lump in your throat, then you ain't got no.
And I'm shocked that even in this room, you know, with people who know that Trump is not what everybody says, even the people in this very thread haven't seen this video before, and that blows me away.
Wow. Appreciate the video, my man. Appreciate it.
I mean, because it's all about a narrative, and if they can scrub things, they'll scrub it.
Yeah.
Yep.
R. Kelly in the I Admit song said, I've given back and I've donated to the community.
Yes.
You'll never hear that about me.
You always heard that.
You'll never hear that about me because they want for the bad to outweigh the good. all of the good this man did and has done and has continued to do, Donald Trump. He said, grab him by the pussy. You want a president that's going to say, grab him by the pussy? I'd rather have one that say it than one that do it in private and do it to people that don't want it.
Because he sure didn't do it to that old hooker.
Eugene Carroll ridiculousness.
I'm not a screamer. You no, because you're a hooker.
Because you were, hey, he was probably the one doing the screaming. The fuck off me.
You know what's really funny about all that is that they all like to forget about Teddy Roosevelt. You know?
Yes.
I mean, that dude was completely insane. He did who he wanted, when he wanted, where
when
he wanted.
he wanted and how he wanted.
Yep. It's like, hey, today we're going to go to Cuba and take over and kill some mofos. Who's coming with me?
Wow.
Follow you anywhere, Teddy. You know what? And I went to Theodore Roosevelt High School, okay?
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, it's funny you're saying that. My husband and I both have been saying the most ridiculous thing that these people that we are allowing these people to do is tear down these statues. Leave those statues up
alone.
Leave them alone. Because if you don't, that's how people repeat history.
Yep. Well, and that's what they want to do. They're actively trying to repeat history. They're actively trying to segregate everybody into groups so that everybody hates each other and nobody talks. And they're the only unified entity out there is the government.
Speak.
You know, and it's funny because if you notice when this shit started, since this shit has started, we now have the Washington Commanders. We now have the Cleveland Guardians instead of the fucking Indians. I don't know what the shit that is, but I mean, it's back, and these names have been changed not because Native Americans had a problem with it. It was changed to push the LGBTQ narrative.
Thank you, honey.
Yep.
It was a bait and switch. Overplay for the underlay. To provoke thoughts in the building tonight. This is what we do.
Man, this world.
The fuck. I mean, and it's crazy because if you don't sit down and relax and look at this shit, you'll never see it.
Yep.
And I'm like, they doing this shit, and we're so offended. And, oh my God, offended. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that statue, man. So basically, what you're telling me, if you found out some fucked up shit about Michael Jordan, his statue comes down from in front of the United States, right? That's what you're telling me. If you found out some shit about Babe Ruth, his statue's coming down and shit from out about the Yankees fucking stadium, right?
No.
What's the name of the only? Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's the name of the only like attractive-looking woman on The View? What's her name? She's got like the curly long hair.
You talking about the hostage chick, the one that's a lawyer, right?
The one that's what?
She's a lawyer, right?
I think so, but I don't know. She's one of the regulars on The View. I don't know her name because I don't watch The View, but she just did a genealogy.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And
yeah,
fucking slave.
Come to find out, yeah, her family's a slave owner. So now what's she gonna do?
Yep. And just as cute as she could probably be, she's dumb. So I don't even find her attractive.
Yeah.
Stupid. I'm like, oh my God.
Compared to Whoopi, though, she's a goddess.
Whoopi.
Oh, boy. Whoopi.
My fucking gosh.
Man.
She literally got me so fucked up with how she acts when it comes to Donald Trump. It's not, what in the fuck happened? Like, why do you hate? How do you hate somebody so fucking much that you change their name to you know who?
And she's got more pictures with Donald than I do with my own wife.
Man, I'm like, what in the absolute hell? I'm,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna try to. I don't understand. Like with her, what's her deal? Like, what is your deal?
Her deal, I think, is Hillary Clinton. That's what her deal is.
I'm trying to find this. Let's see, 550. Because this ridiculous woman, she irks my soul, and I just need to know why. And I'm like, and she still didn't explain shit. Like, it's crazy. You don't even really know why you hate this man.
Well, have you seen the interview with them and who was that famous psychiatrist that came up with Oprah? Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah. I mean, he just laid waste to all of
He
them.
basted their asses.
Yeah, and
Dr.
then
Phil,
he did
Dr.
another
Phil-
show that night with Bill Maher and did the same thing.
Dr. Phil happens to be one of the people that have surprised me with all this shit. And I was like, damn, this motherfucker is not with this pit shit. You know who else ain't with the shit? Chuck Woolery.
Yeah.
Anybody remember who Chuck Woolery is besides me and Noobs? Chuck Woolery is the Love Connection. 2 and 2. We be back. He ain't with that bullshit either. He sees it, but I've been trying to figure it out. So here we go.
I don't.
Why?
I can't.
Really, it's only one syllable.
So look.
Nothing was going to change and undo right now. I mean, we still have 16 women who are accusing the man in charge.
You're talking about the president.
Yeah.
You never say his name.
I don't.
Why?
I can't.
Really, it's only one syllable.
I know. I know.
Do you think that it somehow honors him to use his name?
In conjunction with that word, yeah.
You mean president?
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
But you recognize that he is the president.
He's there.
Because people voted for him, you idiot.
You know. Listen, this is the first time where I can't wrap my mind around this.
I find that highly unlikely.
Because you stupid. That's why you can't wrap your mind around it, because you stupid. People voted for him. Okay, go ahead, wrap your mind around.
And that people felt the need to put this in.
Over half the country.
So, yeah, I know people don't like that I don't do it. I'm fine with that. There's lots of stuff I do people don't like.
Like, look like that. We don't like that you look like that. Mm-hmm. We don't like it. Shit.
You know, I can live with that. But I do, you asked me earlier about Al Franken, and so I think to myself, well, Al Franken is gone. A lot of people have lost their kids. This one is still sitting there. So for me, all these women's groups need to be raising money for these women's defense fund so that they can go on and do what they need to do, because there seems to be no ethics committee for him.
And a new study confirms that. It finds that the president is the butt of more late-night jokes in his first 100 days than the last 3 presidents in their entire first year in office.
Wow. Here with his reaction is the co-host of the Blunt Truth podcast, Chuck Woolery. So, Chuck, those numbers are staggering. It's 1,000 in the first 100 days versus 900, 500, and 400 in the...
I like the segue. We can keep it rolling for a second.
First year. I mean, can the derangement go any farther?
No, well, yes, it could. By the way, it's Blunt Force Truth that I'm the moderator on. It's my podcast. But, you know, the thing of it is it's such hate and fear involved with this presidency for some reason. Had I said about Barack Obama on television what Stephen Colbert said about Trump, I would have been running a bingo game at a moose lodge outside of El Segundo. I mean, it would just, I would pay a price for that. And the reason these guys don't pay a price for it, number one, they have no conscience, so they have no regrets. And the other is there's absolutely no pushback on them at all. They don't have to pay any kind of price.
Well, meanwhile, celebrities are suffering right now under President Trump. I mean, they're really hurting.
Crippling, actually.
Crippling, really. Chrissy Teigen, who's the wife of John Legend, tweeted this the other day. She said, "Today I had a tooth shaved down because of crippling anxiety. Makes me grind and rock my teeth on the one side. I blame Trump." And she said, I
blame mental health. What about you guys?
I blame her on taking care of her teeth.
Who the hell is Christine Teigen?
she's the wife of a bitch made R&B singer named John Legend. How about that?
Okay.
John Legend.
One of the weakest fucking. Oh my god. Never mind. That's a whole nother story.
So she's a nobody.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Or do you know her because she married freaking John Legend?
Yeah.
We'll hear John Legend's name in one of my surviving R. Kelly rants somewhere soon.
I also had Botox in my jaw muscle to relieve tension from constantly clenching. It was
the
not
horror.
The horror.
Rich people problems.
My tooth.
I had to get Botox because of Trump.
Oh, God.
Before, pay my bill, President.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you know, Cher's got she's got asthma too, and she's not getting that paid for, and I feel sorry for her. But here's the deal: I brought a little whiteboard with me this morning to kind of help you with this. You see over here on the left in California, it's concentrated in Beverly Hills, places like that, UCLA, Berkeley, college campuses, and then it comes over here. This is, by the way, a Fox bulletin. I don't know whether you know this or not. This is breaking news.
Okay.
This is Chicago, where I think it's TDS is breaking out every place. Starts here in Chicago. They've obviously stopped for fuel, and then it moves right over to New York and all up and down the East Coast. You have TDS, and the CDC hasn't really warned anybody. I personally think TDS should be put into the new health care bill by the Senate. They owe it to the American people, and they certainly owe it to Hollywood.
No, we appreciate
Trump
bringing
derangement syndrome.
a very scientific. How did you break down that scientific analysis? Because I think it's spot on of the Trump derangement syndrome.
Well, you don't have to break it down. It's broken down for you every day on television, Twitter, every movie, every advertisement. I mean, it's just rampant. It's amazing how it's spreading everywhere. It's a virus that it's suggested that people should go to their nearest insane asylum and try to get this right.
How do you know if you're suffering from that disease?
Yeah, what symptoms?
How do you know you're suffering from that disease? When all reality escapes you.
When double standards
when you have
are
no
your
possibility
standard.
of any reality in your life. I'm sorry?
Grinding of teeth as well, maybe. Loss of sleep, sad dreams, snowflakes.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. The left is really operating on hate and fear, and that's where all this
People
is coming
with
from. All these
TDS
college
should get
campuses,
all of the COVID
fear
shots
of people
available.
speaking their
I
mind.
promise, man. It's deep. Hate and fear.
Minds.
Don't forget idiots that took all them damn COVID shots.
Mm-mm. I mean, whoever thought that the host of Love Connection could be this on point about some shit like this?
Yeah.
Well, he helped people find love, so I guess, speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't have a conflicting opinion with anything on the left. And so the way they fight back with it is to just make themselves miserable. Which, you know, if that's what you want to do and live your life like that, that's fine. But I wouldn't fall into the trap if I were these people of being so hateful and so fearful. Number one, he's been in office, 90 days or 100 days? What's he done to hurt anybody at this point?
Yeah.
Nothing. He was chilling. Like, people was just tripping. Didn't want him. Then Nancy Pelosi was wigging out, tearing up paperwork behind him and shit. Craziness, man.
Suffering.
In fact, I mean, it's just beyond reason. It's not logical, Jim. I don't know your name, Jim. I was just doing Spock there for a second.
Doing a little Star Trek.
The Blunt Force Truth podcast. Also, maybe a bingo night at your local Moose Lodge, potentially.
Bingo night at the Moose Lodge outside of El Segundo. That's
right.
where I'll be.
Chuck Wooler, good to have you here.
Thanks.
So that was pretty
And a
good.
new
I enjoyed that shit. That's actually pretty cool.
That's that girl just there to basically for attention. It look cute. That's it.
Like I said, I had to get
Chick dumb as hell.
some lotion for my ass because my ass is chapped. This shit chaps my hide.
Damn.
I was like, man, like was it a house party with old boy was like every time he was like I be laying with a female, and all I can do is think about this motherfucker. And they looked at him like, what? Like, well, I don't know about you. But when I'm with a female, all I can think about is the pussy. I'm like, they so distracted, they don't even understand what's right in front of them most of the time. This shit is crazy. It's the way that people are allowing for one individual to vex their soul like they're allowing for Trump to do so is not a good thing. It's just not good. I don't hate Joe Biden. I don't hate the dude. I think that we'll be back into it too, for real. No, but I don't hate Joe Biden at all.
I don't think he's had a good intention for the country and his entire career. Everything has been about him and his family and how much money he can rake in from his position.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Joe Biden is sitting here. I wonder what his net worth is.
Oh, I looked it up the other day. I can't remember now. Let me look again.
A lot.
Yeah. More than you and I'll ever see in our lifetime.
Pretty much. They let you hit the lottery.
Even then,
there's still
Joe Biden gets a third. You get a third, goes to the big guy.
So either way, we're fucked.
The fuck? What in the fuck are you doing with $41 million?
Oh, you got it first, huh? Yeah, $41 million. Now, do the same thing for Nancy Pelosi.
Oh my God.
$114 million is what I got.
That's unfucking man. How are you getting out?
I just Googled it.
No, I'm saying, how are you getting? Where is this money coming from?
Well, with Nancy, it's easy because if anybody has followed Nancy Pelosi at all in her career, all you have to do if you want to be successful at playing the stock market is do whatever she does, because she plays the stock market on the inside information that she gets from the committees that she's on in Congress, and then she has her people, not her, of course, because that would be illegal. She has her people make the investments for her, knowing full well that this company is about to get a government contract, or that company over there is not going to be allowed to, to finish their section of the pipeline or whatever. So she knows this stuff ahead of time.
So she ran it off in Mortimer Duke from trading places.
And she does it in broad daylight, and people call her out on it all the fucking time. And what's been done about it? In her entire career, what's been done about it?
Nothing.
But
you'll fuck with Trump.
Yep.
For getting a loan on his fucking property where it's been appraised by the fucking people, okay?
Yep.
They came out and they signed off on this shit. And
they're the ones that actually established the value, not Trump. So, they're trying to blame him for something that he really didn't have a hand in, because on his piece it's like, hey, here's the property right here. This is what I paid for it, la da 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 da. And then they send out their appraiser.
And Mar-a-Lago is a fucking palace, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
The lawn that is out in front of Mar-a-Lago that they do, you know, like the outdoor parties and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just that lawn area is worth more than $18 million. So no building, no improvements, just got grass on it, some really nice grass. And that section of that property is worth more than $18 million.
Absolutely ridiculous, man. Unfreaking believable. Like you can't make this shit up.
No, because if you had made this shit up and if you told it to somebody, they'd have laughed your stupid ass out of the room. But here we are.
Here the fuck we are with a president with a crackhead son.
Yep. That nobody will fucking convict of anything because woe is him or whatever the fuck.
Oh, he's getting himself together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they tried to make Trump wrong for bringing it up. But let Trump have a crackhead son.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Let one of his kids have any fucking problem. Trump's kids are pretty squeaky clean, if you ask me.
Yeah, they all seem to be pretty squared away. Do you see his youngest? You seen what's his name?
Barron.
Barron. Baron.
That's a manly ass name right there, buddy.
That dude is a fucking gorilla already. He's taller than his dad.
Oh, he a beast. He like 6'7".
Yeah, the fucking dude is huge.
I'm like, man, they done created a center, okay?
Yeah.
A starting center in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I guess if I were crawling on top of a millennia all night, you know, I'd send my best forward as well.
He says, bring on the Giants.
Yep.
Oh my God. Like, yeah, whew. You know what?
Hey.
And they hate him because, truth be told, she's sexier than this Jacqueline Onassis with Kennedy Onassis.
And she's got class.
And she's very classy, and she knows how to dress, be first lady presidential. She know how to do it, man. She be rocking that shit.
And she's one of those women that can look at a reporter and say, fuck you, by blinking an eye.
Man, I was like, dang, Trump, you doing it like that? Damn. I'm like, you done had, what was that, Ivano?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what was that? What was the one lady? What was her name? Marla? What was it? Marla Maples?
What are you talking about?
The other chick that he was dating.
Oh.
And he married.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And then Melania.
Yeah, that was in the Wayback Machine. I remember Ivanka.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Melania.
Okay, I got to do a quick AFK, guys. I will be right back.
Okay, no problem. We'll be here. We'll be here for you. So my man, tell me how you feeling tonight, man. What we got going on?
Oh man, sure, I'm feeling good. So on chill mode, join this off day. So I almost had to work today because somebody else said, "Oh man, I need to call off with." Blah blah. Like, oh man, Deontay, you think you'll be able to come in? I'm like, can I take a rain check on that?
So yellow boy, what's going down?
Man, shoot, you better figure it out. Your boy trying to chill.
Oh man, Donald came out here with a 9 zipper on their ass.
Oh yeah, man.
Zipper?
Yeah. They were pissed.
9 zipper? I was like, oh, they big mad.
Oh, they pissed.
Mad, y'all shit.
They scared, man. Dude, you thought they were scared in the 2016 election? Shoot, they really might be scared in this one. They'd be like, oh man, show me Trump ain't about to win this. You sure about that? Well, almost over 80% of the country is voting for him. You sure about that?
Say ridiculous.
Don't trust me, he gonna get it. It's crazy how they doing whatever they can in their power to try to keep him out of there, but it's like not about to happen. Your boy Biden didn't do jack for the people. Which makes you think he was actually going to get reelected. Like, come on now.
Mm-hmm. The man is a smart guy, man. It's everything he do is like boom, turn straight to gold. You can hate him if you want to, but he's the epitome of what success looks like.
Pretty much. And trust me, I know people miss him in the White House because he was the one that was actually giving people money. He was actually doing things for the people. Biden didn't do jack for the people. He literally did absolutely nothing. He was just there just to be there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's the guy for the gig, and they playing games. They actually, really don't want. They just don't want it. It is crazy.
I mean, then they don't want him to get in because he basically going to destroy everything they so-called
They're
trying to do.
They're gonna lose their jobs.
Yeah, exactly. They own him destroying a lot of things. A lot of things they were making, whatever, or they were doing in that White House. Oh, he don't get rid of it. And they know it. Now they're trying to do whatever they take to keep him out. But it's too late now.
Yeah.
That 9-0 is proof enough. He getting in there.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to help themselves. They're gonna lose their minds. They're gonna start crying.
Oh my God, Trump got in. Yeah. Getting 9-0. Come on, man. Hell yeah, he about to get in there.
This time they should know it because his poll numbers are better now than what they were back, in any time he's ever been running. Like,
yeah,
they better now than they ever were.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, way better. What about that voting didn't even start yet? When does the election supposed to start? Exactly what?
Well, Super Tuesday is happening tomorrow, but I can't wait till it's just Trump and Biden. I can't wait because I can't wait to debate, and Joe Biden gonna get roasted, and he gonna fall.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I can't wait to show where they show the giant board with all the states that voted which one which. Shoot, you're gonna be seeing red all over the place. That's all you really gonna be seeing. People gonna be like, "Oh my God, man! Wow, Biden is losing so bad." Yeah. What you thought was gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
That dude ain't doing them 4 years he was in office. Ain't nothing.
Maybe one of the biggest blowouts.
Oh yeah, this might be a sweep. I know it is.
It might be one of the biggest blowouts, man, we've ever seen.
See, yeah. You thought you saw blowouts in freaking basketball and sports, whatever. Oh no, you were about to see one as far as election goes. You were about to see one.
Mm-hmm. And I know people was glued to their television, and like for somebody to say, "I can't believe that they allowed this to happen," allowed, man. That's the Constitution, bro.
Exactly.
I like it. It was over me, and I don't want to be debating about things and lose my job.
Mm-hmm. But people like or not, he getting back in there.
They like it or not, hate it or love it, Trump gonna come up on top, boy.
Oh yeah, he coming up. Whether people like it or not, he getting in there. They gonna hate it. They don't hate it, but oh well, what you gonna do? Yeah, you waste your time voting, but the fact of the matter is, you ain't winning.
It was a very important decision. We're very well crafted, and I think it will go a long way toward bringing our country together, which our country needs. And they worked long, they worked hard, and frankly, they worked very quickly on something that will be spoken about 100 years from now and 200 years from now. Extremely important. Essentially, you cannot take somebody out of a race because an opponent would like to have it that way. And it has nothing to do with the fact that it's the leading candidate, whether it was the leading candidate or a candidate that was well down on the totem pole. You cannot take somebody out of a race. The voters can take the person.
A lot of echoing going on.
Quickly.
You said it was echoing going on?
Shouldn't be doing that, and the Supreme Court saw that
very
Yeah,
well. And I
because
really do believe that will be a unifying factor because
yeah,
while most states were thrilled to have me, there were some that didn't, and they didn't want that for political reasons. They didn't want that because of poll numbers, because the poll numbers are very good. We're beating President Biden in almost every poll. New York Times came out yesterday.
Yeah, so basically, he that speech. He gonna be going for a minute. I ain't trying to cut you off, bruh. Respect. However, what's going on, my man?
hey man, nothing much.
Hey, how you feeling tonight, man?
Sure, I'm feeling good. Hey,
Yeah,
something going on with this live.
something going
I'm
on with the
feeling
lines,
good.
man? You said something going on with it.
Yes, whatever I'm saying is saying it back to you guys. Yeah, let me go. Let me get out and get back in.
Okay.
He sounds like he was having the same issue I had the other night. It's way better this time.
Well, it was delayed on you.
Yeah, and I was getting like the I could hear my own voice through my headphones, but I could hear everybody else in the panel through my stereo speakers. It was weird.
All right, how you feeling now, man?
Oh, it's good.
All right,
Sounds
better.
better too.
Yeah, it's better. I just had to get in.
He said something going on. He like something, bro. He's like it's doubled up. I'm here, echoes, shit. Yeah, man. So like I said, I'm celebrating, man, for Trump tonight, man, because he got a W in this courtroom. It's a damn shame that you got to celebrate. Because I need for my man Kels to get it to win in the courtroom too. Straight up, because man, they really clowning out here, man.
Yeah.
I kind of figured it was going to go that way anyway, only because they took the case.
Yep. Just like they took the immunity one.
Yep, because they didn't have to. They could have just let it go, and then whatever happens, just say nothing. But they took the case.
They finna shut this bullshit down that's been going on, basically.
That
I think so
immunity was
too.
the big red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they can't let it go on. Even the liberal judges are like, if we let this go on, this is going to bite us in the ass.
Right, we gonna be known as the worst fucking Supreme Court in fucking American history.
Well, not only that, but maybe next time, they use all of these mechanisms, to on a liberal candidate.
Mm-hmm.
The whole God, they've got to be, and I don't know
because the case is sloppy.
Yeah, their capacity is kind of limited, but I mean they've got to be able to see, the weaponization of the Justice Department, and they've got to be spinning in their chairs.
I always thought that if the president did something that they thought was wrong, they would impeach him for it.
Well, that's how it's supposed to go. But not the Supreme Court. The Congress has to impeach him.
Right. But if they don't, then you just lost your chance.
Yeah, that's it. That means that you couldn't get the votes to say that what this man or woman did, as the as the office of the president, you didn't get enough votes to say that that's illegal.
You lost your shot. That's
right.
it.
And so, I mean, the only reason it's gone on this far is because it's Trump, and it's because, he's working against everybody who gets a paycheck from the government, essentially, all the alphabet agencies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry to cut you. I just realized now I was on two channels. I was on the YouTube and on here, so I see what I was messing up at.
Oh man, you cool. It happens, man. You might have some of that good over there or something.
Oh, I'm gonna get some of that later tonight, though.
Hey. Nice.
But I'm excited about Trump getting in office, man, because Biden ain't did shit.
He didn't do nothing. He's supposed to go help people. He ain't do jack.
Not a damn. I mean, not a damn. He done failed a few times.
Oh man,
They doing the best they can to embarrass Trump because they don't want him in the White House.
It's too late. It's too late.
That's
that
how
that 9-0 victory is just show right there. It's cemented. It's over.
And I don't think they're going to be able to cheat enough this time to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
81 million votes, my ass.
Because when Trump was in office in 2016, everybody was getting paid good.
Literally.
Getting good money. But when Sleepy Joe got in office, he was like, hold on now.
Broke as hell.
Yep. Well, now you got
3, 4, 5 jobs.
It costs one person to go to Taco Bell $20.
Yep. It's like a McDonald's. A double cheeseburger costs $3.
Yeah, screw all that shit, man. I want table service and a reach around for $20.
Man.
I mean, shit. I mean, but now the lobby is small in McDonald's, and all they got is fucking bots and shit in the middle of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Take your damn order.
Hey, which sometimes I prefer, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's better than welcome to McDonald's.
Yeah. What order? You want Pepsi? We have Coke. You want Pepsi?
Oh God.
No pun intended, but shit, you got to. Who are you? Yeah.
And Kamala Harris, you need to go bye-bye too.
And you got to think about this is something that has happened over time.
Because she's the main reason why a lot of black men get locked up.
This is something that's happened over time, but have you noticed that there is a Spanish explosion at all McDonald's?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't eat McDonald's
there.
But I'm just saying, if you've went or if you've heard from anyone.
Well, how close are you to Chicago?
Well, right now I'm like 2 hours away.
2 hours away, but I mean, still. I mean, that has become a dumping ground for busloads and plane loads of people coming across the southern border.
I'm only 2 hours away, and I'm the next major city.
Yeah. I used to live in Rockford.
Yeah, I live. Well, I'm actually in Indiana. I live in Indianapolis.
Oh, so yeah, you're not far away at all.
Yeah, you're right, Lexington. She ain't.
So trust me. They can take a bus and bring their asses here. They're here.
Yeah, me too. I live in Michigan. They ain't that far.
They're here. They don't just stop in Chicago. Shit, they get dropped off in Chicago.
Right. But a lot of them stay because they don't know what else to do. I mean,
but
imagine you get dropped off by a bus in Chicago.
You got some of these motherfuckers, you got to think about it. They've already been on a pilgrimage. So to go somewhere else ain't shit. Like they've already went through the water and all type of shit. So to disperse and go, well, I landed here. Let's all 40 of us go to Indy and set up shop. And that's what's happening.
Yeah, they are hiring illegal people.
And then some places are giving them $10,000 gift cards just to show up.
Yep,
man.
McDonald's is getting paid.
It make me want to go to Mexico, lose all my shit, and cross the border.
Dude, what I'm gonna do is go down to the border and start selling those blow-up rafts from China.
Oh man.
I mean, I think I can get a couple $100 a pop.
Keep on floating, fuckers.
Yep, here you go.
Float away. Yeah.
Just keep paddling.
Go on, man. You'll make it, man.
And I'm gonna have my wife will be standing on the U.S. side collecting the money once they get the gift card. Yep, that's $100 for you. That's $100 for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But ever since Biden got in office, everything started going up.
Literally everything went up, man.
Food. Now when you're trying to order a combo from McDonald's, it costs you almost like $15 to $20.
$15-$20.
Yep.
God,
if you try to get 2 double cheeseburgers, a large fry, which is like $4 now.
Damn.
This is crazy. It's like,
I'm glad I stopped eating all that crap.
Like
McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell,
Carl's Jr.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I don't even shoot rallies, checkers. I don't need that no more. A lot of stuff I don't need no
Universal
more.
Studios, because I work at Universal Studios and they high as hell.
Oh yeah, I can imagine how much that shit costs.
Man, you get a bucket of donuts from Sparky's for like $9.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Sparky's is like a place when they like sell like popcorn, caramel popcorn, all kinds of shit. And it's crazy.
Man, I'm glad I don't really eat junk food.
And I barely eat junk food nowadays. But
I
here
stopped eating
there,
junk food
the
a long
only
time ago.
time I eat junk food is when I have the munchies. That's about it.
You smell
That's
that
about
good.
Good. Yep, you damn
Good,
right.
good. It's like, oh
Damn
yeah,
right, D
gotta
man.
get the munchies. Gotta get the munchies. Gotta get
Come
some
on,
good.
here, that ain't shit. Nope. No. She ain't shit. I promise you, that's a quick
But
thing.
everybody should be excited about Trump getting in office. I am.
Oh, trust me, I am. I'm
It's
very
some
excited.
dumb has been scared, man. COVID fucked with motherfuckers' minds, man. They did that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then they injected Trump derangement system syndrome in them through a COVID vaccine. Is what they did.
Yeah.
It's insane. Fuck.
Hey,
And
play
that's why
that funny video I sent you. You'll like that one.
Are you talking about the first one I played?
Yeah. Well, the first one you played was well, you didn't play the first one, did you?
Let's see.
You just played the.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
My boy. This is hilarious. And they hate on him.
Uh-huh.
And I fucking wonder why. You motherfucking douche rocket to you. Real people suck, man.
They trash.
He was
Ward number to South Side of Chicago. Let's see.
And talk about 3 items. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're right on that. Gotta talk about, man. It's be cheap. Everything used to be cheap back in the day.
Oh man.
Man, I remember them super guys in McDonald's. Man, I was a kid eating supersize, and I shouldn't have.
You telling me too? For the years I was a kid, I said, bump a kid's meal. I need that grown man shit. My dad would look at me crazy, like, boy, you sure go eat this? Oh, don't worry, Dad, I'm gonna eat it. Lord behold, I did. He let me great.
And speaking of McDonald's, when Robert gets out, the first place he gonna go is McDonald's. I'm already knowing.
Yeah, get that Big Mac, large fry.
He gonna get him a double cheeseburger and a fry.
Man, he gonna need him a meal and then some.
Don't let the McRib be out.
Yeah, because he ain't ate good in a long time.
Oh man, trust me, you gonna be looking for that meal.
She was like, I need
some
McDonald's.
Hey, look, wait a minute. Don't be shocked though, because sometimes, and especially at a facility like Butner, it be some food coming through there.
Hey, he's very well respected in Butner, for what I heard.
Yep. Man is full of wisdom. I'm telling you.
Such a brilliant, charismatic, totally self-made billionaire who I believe will one day run this country. And then the Facebook guy canceled, and we got stuck with your bloated ass.
Yo, he fucked that to existence, though.
He started with nothing, worked hard, and made a fortune. That man is Fred Trump, Donald's dad. But even when you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, hard times can strike, and that's just what happened to Donald. He was even forced into the ultimate act of degradation, starring in his own reality show. And soon, the top-rated TV show in the nation starred a total asshole torturing people who were stupid enough to work with him. In addition to 2.5 Men, The Apprentice was also a pretty popular show. This guy has an ego. When Trump bangs a supermodel, he closes his eyes and imagines he's jerking off.
Oh man.
Our first roaster up here to knock you down like the homeless shelter you had destroyed on the way here.
Oh,
Damn.
I know we're here to roast Donald Trump, but I got to give a shout out to my main man, Larry King, and the motherfucking Apps. Larry, you know how we is. Larry is cool, but backstage I handed him a joint and he rubbed Ben Gay into it. Yo, Seth, FYI, ain't no niggas watching the Cleveland show. From me to you, Lisa is a stone cold freak. Lisa fucked Larry King, Don King, Rodney King, and Billie Jean King in a Burger King bathroom.
Damn.
This is an ugly business, man. I mean, look at Jeff Ross. He's one ugly motherfucker. Now, when Jeff was born, his mother shit during the delivery. And when she looked down, she thought she had twins. That's why he's so corny. I'm gonna say a few more things about my girl Snooki over there.
Damn, Snoop.
Oh, that ain't Snooki? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. All white people who act black look alike to me.
Damn.
Man, stop lifting your shirt up like a prison bitch. Or else go out in the corner and get me some motherfucking money before I go upside your head with this coat hanging.
Ah, damn.
Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old's pussy and a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the dick, and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home.
Situation from the Jersey Shore. Do you have a book out? Amazon said customers who bought this book also bought a rope and a stool. Donald, tonight people will make fun of your looks. Fuck them! You've always gotten beautiful women. You've disappointed more women
That's
than
true.
Sex in the City
True,
2.
you're a freaking
You
billionaire.
are the
Of course.
ultimate proof that money
chick you
can
want.
buy good-looking pussy. If you were
Hey,
broke,
that's facts.
you'd be fucking me.
Damn.
This is my career.
Hey, bro, Boogie.
It's come to this.
Oh, it's okay.
If you're just joining us, by the way, we're here with Lisa Lumpy Belly. Lisa is a shock comic, but only if you look at her face. Situation has a new fragrance out called the Sitch, which is also what you call yourself when you can't spell your own nickname. To prepare for this event, I read Jeff Ross's book about roasts. Jeff, my last prenup was funnier. And unlike you, I wrote it myself.
Damn.
Donald Trump, without a doubt, you're a New York landmark, which means it's only a matter of time until you bulldoze yourself to build some gaudy, tacky monstrosity and put your name on it.
Mike, you're doing really well right now. You've got a ton of endorsement deals. You've got a clone, a vodka, a workout video. When you've got your name on everything, except a high school diploma. You know, they say you only roast the ones you love. So this is gonna be short. You know, at first I thought Seth was just famous for the Family Guy, but then I did some research. He's actually not famous at all. Donald, you've got a great sense of humor. You've been so happy to embarrass yourself on Saturday Night Live, in the casino business. You know, Donald Trump is such a douchebag that if you look up the word douchebag in the dictionary, there's a picture of Spencer Pratt. But if you look close, Spencer Pratt is holding up a picture of Donald Trump.
Navan's business travel platform? It completely ruined my life.
Oh,
See,
man.
I've been in the great.
Hey, Jeff Ross, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
Jeff, me and you have a lot in common, buddy.
What's that?
We're both from Jersey, and tonight's my first night doing comedy. Well,
It's also your last night, just so you know.
As you can see, I'll be speaking with the help of my signer this evening. And to be honest, I'm a little self-conscious about my voice because I've been told by thousands of people that when I speak, it sounds like Whitney Cummings with the dick in her mouth. I guess I'm the perfect choice for this roast because, like the situation, I too have never heard the sound of laughter. And of course, over there is the legendary roast master general, Jeff Ross. Can you believe that he actually asked me out? I said, Jeff, I'm deaf, not blind. I have to say, it's such a thrill to be up here with an esteemed peer like Lisa Lampanelli. I won the Oscar for Best Actress, and Lisa won Best in Breed at the county fair. Marley, I can't do this anymore. She's an Oscar-winning actress, and I can't do this. I'm out of here. See you later.
But can anyone else speak for me?
I
Hello?
will be of assistance. I will be happy to sign for the great Marley Matlin. The Hammerstein Ballroom. Speaking of ballroom, Mr. Trump, how are those Spanx holding up?
Oh, man.
Donald always says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy the best Eastern European whores New York City has to offer. Did I get that right?
Sounds good to me.
Anthony Jeselnik is making his first appearance on the roast. This is the first time someone has lost their virginity around Donald Trump without him having to promise them American citizenship.
Oh.
People make fun of the situation. They make fun of the fact that he's always lifting up his shirt to show his abs. I endorse it. In fact, Mr. Situation, I suggest you lift up your shirt even higher so that it covers this situation.
Oh, boy.
Lisa Lampanelli is here. Lisa, thanks for making time to be here. I know you're very busy starring in I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. Donald, you are gross. Nobody likes you, but you come back every couple years and nobody knows why. You're like the McRib. Donald Trump, you are known for your terrible haircut, and now I can see why. Your hair sucks. You look like Justin Bieber caught on fire. You're obviously very rich. Donald Trump is literally rolling in dough, which means he knows what it's like to fuck Lisa Lampanelli. You got Melania a huge 12-carat diamond engagement ring. You should not have gotten her a diamond. Now she knows what hard is supposed to feel like.
She is being a Pops
You having a
baby.
good time? Good time. All right, well, tell your face. Larry, I love you. You've been a great sport tonight. Give him some love. The former hunchback of CNN. His first caller was Alexander Graham Bell. The first time Larry covered an uprising in Egypt, he interviewed Moses. Larry asked him if he thought the whole thing was a pyramid scheme. I love Larry. He recently quit his show. He plans on spending his retirement opening a jar. Whitney, thanks for yelling your act at us like always. This is the first time Marley's glad she's deaf. Snoop Dogg, he smoked so much weed, he actually had to write a song called, Hey, What's My Motherfucking Name? The situation is here for you. I'm looking forward to the cancellation. I hear the next season of The Jersey Shore is going to be shot in Italy. Is that right? I hope that's just a sneaky way of deporting you. Donald, doesn't it drive you crazy that you'll never build anything as high as me and Snoop right now? Donald's ego is so big, he videotapes himself masturbating and then masturbates to that video. Greg Giraldo, roast in peace. Thank you very much, everybody.
Wow.
Trump like that, man.
No, man, everybody trying to come after my man Trump. Whether they like it or not, he's still gonna be president regardless. If they like it or not.
Goddamn, dog. Shit. I'm like, okay.
So he probably gonna get a mile of bang on him.
I mean,
Oh,
see,
man.
but that it was acceptable for him to be the asshole and the douchebag. Then they loved him for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So once he get back into the White House, probably gonna give him a model of bang in there. I see his baby, you in the White House all because of me. Not get on your knees and get to work.
It's about time Sleepy Joe to go.
Oh man, shit, he shouldn't have got in the first place.
Cause he can barely do shit.
Yeah, so,
And you got Kamala Harris with her. Oh man,
horrible Joe.
Man.
He finna do the State of the Union on Thursday, man. Oh my gosh,
that might be funny.
I thought they weren't going to invite him for the State of the Union.
And not invite him. He got to do the address.
I don't know what all the procedures are for that, but I think Congress has to invite him.
I think he invited. It's on his itinerary.
Is it? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what type of mashed potatoes we finna get from this asshole.
Dude, yeah, he is not going to make it all the way through. I mean,
he's not.
What type of fucking shit?
He could barely do anything nowadays.
No, yeah, it says he's going to be there.
What the fuck?
Dude, I don't even know if I can watch that. I think I'm just going to have to watch the recaps in the
It'll
morning.
be boring. It'll be absolutely boring.
Yeah.
Because everybody will be falling asleep.
It won't be a good old Trump speech. That's for damn sure.
Slob on pillow and everything. Like, man, you still ain't done yet.
Trump's addresses be serious, boy. Motherfuckers are ready for this.
He keep his word too. He keep his word.
People locked in.
Because everything he said, it happened. He get it done. Johnny get it done.
Let's go, Mr. Trump. Let's go. Shit. I'm talking about stimulus checks. Let's get it.
Yep.
I mean, shit. We probably would have been getting them quarterly.
Man, trust me. I'll miss getting that money just dropped into my account. I'll be like, oh, damn, that's another shit.
How the hell are you going to give all this fucking bread to Ukraine and shit? These motherfuckers up here.
Yep.
That's crazy. Freaking other countries and freaking immigrants and
it's businesses
getting money. We're getting jacked.
Businesses that lost their shirt during COVID, they could use a bailout.
Man.
Yeah. If
all jokes aside,
Obama,
though, I was thrilled when they offered me the opportunity to roast such a brilliant.
Obama,
if Obama never had signed that propaganda bill, man, we wouldn't be in this situation. Mr. Kelly wouldn't be in this situation. Harvey wouldn't be in this situation. It's like
Epstein probably still be alive, not hiding.
Yeah, and man, I don't know if Trump gets in office. Hopefully, he can do something about it.
Oh, he'll change a lot of things once he get in office.
Because once he get it, hopefully Me Too go. And speaking of Me Too, when Trump got in office, Me Too started once he got inaugurated.
Well, because that was part of the deal to attack him.
Yep. That's it. And they were attacking him first, and then after him went on Harvey.
Yeah, and after Harvey,
then Dr. Cosby, and then Dr. Cosby, Robert Sylvester Kelly. These were the key people they wanted to go after. Like after they went after them three, they just bounced. Like we got what we want.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they good job done. Like we ain't got to do what we want to get.
We out of here. And we made a lot of money.
Because honestly, ain't no other accusation since that been able to even get off the ground.
Yeah.
Well, look how badly it turned out for him.
They effectively muted R. Kelly to the point where he couldn't even expose anyone without looking like a bad person.
Yep. Because the social media were influencing everybody to be brainwashed and hate him. And look the other way. Well, me, I'm not stupid enough to look the other way because I'm not gonna fall for the bullshit.
So they tested that theory of turning people on one person You know, and they effectively did it with R. Kelly.
Yep, they did with him.
Because
so since they tested it and they got away and they got a little bit of it with Bill Cosby. I mean, they effectively used it there, but he got out because they broke the fucking law.
Yep, and now R. Kelly about to get out because they
broke the
law.
I think so too. Yep.
They broke the law. You about to get out too.
And then Harvey getting out too because
they broke the fucking law.
Because Miss Bonjean is representing Harvey Weinstein as well.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he getting out too then. Oh, he getting out too then. That's the case.
She's gonna be worrying about our brother first, and then she'll get the OG Harvey out as well.
Oh, she don't get him out too.
Yeah,
shoot, that woman right there. She's set.
Yeah, they ain't ready for Miss Bonjean.
So her resume is on a whole new level.
She took Bill Cosby all the way to the Supreme Court. Now, the thing about it is we're going to find out what type of bread Mr. Kelly got if the appeal don't go through here.
He won that $4 million judgment by default because Heather Williams, that heifer, was money hungry, was trying to get that $4 million. and Jennifer made sure she didn't get it. Because at the end of the day, get a damn job.
I mean, they looking at this man like he a lottery ticket.
Yep, exactly. An ATM machine. Like he said, I admit it, I'm not an ATM machine.
That's basically what they did. All of them. All the people that probably had this back and behind them, everything, all they basically all using them.
Yep, a bunch of con artists.
Then they got mad when we found out basically was getting rid of them one by one. And there's their whole plan try to get even.
Yep, Jim Deere Gracie gonna be mad, but he better sue him too.
Oh shoot! Oh, Chuck, he going out there. Once Kelly get out, he going out there. Everybody
He's going after
all of them.
He going after Lifetime, Netflix. He's not about to play with people no more.
Netflix, Netflix, Lifetime, Tasha K, all of them. Oh, they all get.
Oh yeah, Tasha K already going down though. She got her karma already.
Oh, trust me, they're just beginning. They going to every single one of them. All them families who know damn well they was lying, basically was trying to get a daughters to him.
And they better go at Barry Hankerson too,
because
he's the puppet master of all of this for over 20 some years, 30 years now or something.
Oh yeah,
starting with the Aaliyah shit. Man, I cannot believe it is like they did throw so much dirt on her name, and she ain't here to defend herself.
Sad.
Like they tried to do the Me Too on Michael Jackson. Man, the nigga dead.
He gone.
He gone.
And then so-called victims already said that it was a lie. It was their parents putting him up there.
Yeah, and it's like his brothers got to come out and say, man, he was already found innocent in court. I remember that like yesterday in 2005. I think it was June 13th when he was found not guilty on all counts. They should have just left it alone right there, but they couldn't let it go.
They're desperate. They're there for money.
Yep.
What crazy is, the man didn't do nothing when the FBI themselves investigated him.
And this is actually a very
10 years.
This is a very smart observation.
I saw a video on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. They hold on. They have the cops, the FBI raiding in this man's Neverland Ranch.
Literally.
And we broke everything. This man was overseas. He was on tour. Who gave them the right to bring him to his house to try to convict Michael Jackson?
Of nothing. They ain't find anything.
They
10
had
straight
nothing,
years.
and they just broke everything in his house.
For no reason.
Oh, yeah, and
they fucked with that man's mental health, man.
Yeah.
They literally fucked with Michael Jackson's mental health on that shit.
Oh, they did. They did.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Shit. I'm like, man, motherfucker already can't sleep, paranoid. You know, so after a while, motherfuckers paranoid. You don't know if that motherfucker was getting death threats. He done got the Beatles catalog out from under.
Oh yeah, sure. He got a good part of Sony. Oh yeah, he had so much power to the point where they like, no, we need to get rid of him.
We need to get rid of him. We cannot have a black man have 50% of Sony.
Sony, exactly.
So
But once he got that, that's what like, no, we need to get rid of you, bro. You worth more than dead than alive.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest
and recently, Michael's estate was so damn stupid enough to sell this man's catalog back to Sony, basically going against his wishes. Because Michael said a long time ago that Sony was the devil. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, and they sold it back to him.
He called out Tommy Mottola, saying he was racist and how he was calling Irv Gotti a fat nigga.
Wow. They read that desperate for money. They went and sold his Michael Jackson catalog back to them. That's stupid.
And you see why they were doing this to R. Kelly too, because R. Kelly was trying to get that master's boy. That master's worth over billions of dollars, man.
Almost 2 billion, actually. Almost 2 billion. Almost.
Whoa.
It was like 1.5, something like that.
Nigga, R. Kelly's catalog is the type of catalog that's definitely, regardless of what the fuck he's going through, it's appreciating with value. Right now, it's going.
Oh yeah,
I
people still listen to that music.
Sure, I got his whole catalog on my phone.
Right now, the value of his catalog is going up as we speak.
It's deep.
I don't play about Mr. Kelly.
Because you can archive his music for 5, 10, 30, 50 years, bring it back out. We all gone. Some of us gone from this earth are old as hell and be like, well, shit.
We're still gonna be jamming. That music's gonna stand the test of time. That's how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
They made me artists that got that.
Hell to the no. I ain't muting shit. And plus, they can't take my First Amendment rights away. Because that's what they doing. Taking all of our rights away and telling us that he was raping girls. How the fuck he's gonna rape girls and he ain't got that time of the day? This man was touring and all of it.
He touring, making music for not only for himself but for all the artists.
And he raping girls? Really?
Really? I can really got time to do that crap. That wouldn't have made no sense to me when it first came out.
He did not have that time of the day to do that shit.
Got no time for that.
Man,
usually in the studio or on tour.
Yep. And it's they basically wasted our tax money doing this BS.
Pretty much.
They used our tax money. We're the taxpayers here. And they used the black community to turn against him.
What about it? It's like all the people, so-called parents, where talking about some, oh, you did it to my daughter. No, you didn't. You basically gave your daughter and him.
Yep.
They had all these business ideas that you wanted him to endorse, and you looking at you.
And I read those text messages from Justice for K on Instagram. Whoo, man, I had to download those text messages in my Dropbox, and it's disturbing.
Trust me, I'm not surprised. That's what people want to do for money. Lie, cheat, and steal.
My stepson gonna be older than me. Too funny.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Because March 18th, whoo, I can't wait. Because Bonjean is about to open up a lot of stuff on that appeal, or argument in New York.
Oh, wait, that's when it's happening on March 18th?
Hopefully so. Because the text messages, all these holes and shit they were putting out here. And the reason why they did New York because of the statutes of limitations there.
You know that whole thing was a setup.
It was
the
a
judge herself.
Setup.
The judge already said before he tried even started, say, "Oh yeah, I'm giving him 30 years regardless." Like, what kind of crap is that?
Yep, that's
how the judges in New York operate. They already be done found you guilty before you sat down.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and they didn't know it. They just say you're guilty because of their feelings. Hey, what's going on, brother Moose? How you doing?
Oh, that's sad. That's what kind of world country we live in right now.
You remember what Tupac said in that interview, that you have to abide by certain rules. And if you don't abide by them, they're going to always find a way to frame you and all that. I've watched that, yeah, because I remember what Muse was talking about the other night when he was on the Big Vibe channel, and I found that interview. I knew exactly what he was talking about. Wow. Pac was saying a lot of stuff in there. He was telling you how he was not mad at nobody. He was mad at the system. Because the system has a few of the selecting of people that they want to prosecute or convict. because his own Pac said, "My only crime is I talk too much."
Yep.
R. Kelly talked so much too because he was speaking knowledge.
He's speaking truth, and they ain't like him. They're like, "No, we gotta get rid of him." It's like what crazy is all this crap started once you try to get control of his catalog, and Sony is like, "Oh hell no, we're gonna let you do that."
We ain't finna lose another one. We already lost Mike. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. You right there lost Michael Jackson. They're like, "No, we ain't going through that again, man." They lost so much money after he lost that.
And Whitney Houston, she was trying to own her master.
That was another one. That was another one.
And look what happened, because I'm from LA, and I was in off on Crenshaw, and I was at a burger stand. I heard the news from somebody, a woman or something was saying, "Yo, I heard somebody died," and say, "Who? Whitney Houston." I'm like, "What? How did?"
That's all you can say. How?
What? I'm like, hold on, because this don't seem right. She was only 48 years old.
She was young. She was young.
Real young. And
This
she
one
got
was so
some big
young.
too by that time.
It's like, come
Look
on.
good.
I was telling you, man, all that money, they wouldn't lose that.
Yeah, Clive
Especially with
Davis
Kid's catalog. Come on now. That catalog's so damn big. It was like, no, they won't lose that money. But guess what? They don't have a choice. Once it get out, they're gonna hand it over.
Yeah, because Clive Davis, we're gonna let her go off that easy.
He's like, hell no, I'm gonna lose all that money for nothing. Like, hey, you call
Clive-
some people up, it's like, get rid of her.
Because every time I look at Clive Davis, I see the evilness in that man.
Oh yeah, man. All that money is all you
Especially
think
with the
about.
glasses on.
You know, he came out the closet a couple of years ago.
Coming out the closet.
Clive Davis.
Who?
Clive Davis.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's freaking sad.
And they killed Bobby Christina the same way they killed Whitney. That was a setup. It was planned. They
Too much
always
money.
plan shit against our black artists, our black entertainers.
Yeah.
And it makes me think about Bernie Mac's death. He died at 50 years old.
Oh yeah.
How?
That dude was real. He was real. He was a
Real,
true teller and then something.
he wasn't going to sell his soul no other way.
They knew like, yeah, we gotta get rid of him.
Yep. And Steve Harvey took his spot.
Let's see what the fuck y'all been doing. Back test in the motherfucking room.
Dude, Steve Harvey did not like Bernie Mac. He knew Bernie Mac was better than him. He knew it.
Yeah. He was jealous of Bernie. And he was trying to get him off of Ocean's 11.
It's like, nah, man.
He said you was good right there. You was quick on your feet.
Trust me, he did not like Bernie, man. He did not like Bernie at all because he knew Bernie was better than him.
Yeah. And DL was another phony ass nigga too.
Cedric Entertainer, him too.
They all sell. The three of them are sellouts. They are around with the gatekeepers.
True. I was about to say, trust me. I'll say Cat Williams already exposed it. You know, we already knew that.
And
So
Ice Cube ain't falling for the BS either.
Oh yeah.
Ever since he got that big three going, they start coming after his ass.
They ain't worry about them let him on the shows anymore.
And plus,
they see blackball him on the shows now. Oh no,
yeah.
They want to interview from him now.
Hey, remember he was talking about Oprah too? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Bet him on him, The View, The View.
They wouldn't because Oprah was interviewing the cast of Barbershop and she didn't even
have the director on there. The guy who made it. Like, how you gonna have interview the cast of the shows he made, he created, but don't have the guy who created on there?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
You know, at me as a South Central native, most of us down here, we are real as hell down here. Because we see the bullshit around the legends of Ice Cube, I don't know about Dr. Dre, but
he wore sequins, man.
Huh?
He was wearing sequins.
Yeah. Because Ice Cube
he had glitter on him, no doubt. He did.
Yeah, because Ice Cube is not a part of the club. Don't want to be a part of the club. So they're trying to come at him every angle. Ever since that Tucker Carlson interview. Oh yeah. And Erica Alexander talking about why you interviewing this dude. Remember the woman that played Maxine on Living Single.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because the trick is they give you a little bit and then tell you owe them for that shit. And you know, because you got to think about Ice Cube was XXX.
Yeah,
literally.
State of the Union.
One of my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies.
I got all 3 Triple X's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Trust me. And Wesley Snipes.
So they literally wanted him to be one of them dudes.
Oh yeah, that's right, J Rock. Yep.
Oh, that is true, J Rock. Yeah, that's why they got rid of him. They knew damn well she was gonna get it. Yep. Bobby Christine was gonna get it. They're like, no, we got rid of her too.
Yep.
I just waiting.
And another one I thought about was Wesley Snipes. Because you remember after Blade Trinity that he was very frustrated with the director of the movie, of the film, because of the way the movie went. And he was going against Warner Brothers and Marvel of the franchise of the way it went, the last one. And that's why the movie didn't sell, and he spoke out against them. And the next thing you know, tax evasions.
Yep.
He got sent to 3 years in prison over that. Make me guess, did really Wesley Snipes really went to prison because he spoke out against Marvel and Warner Brothers?
You're calling out their BS. They want to do some money.
Because if it weren't for Wesley Snipes, where would Marvel be at today?
Literally.
Because Marvel was about to go bankrupt.
Blade took him there.
Blade took him there.
Blade took him there, and they act like it had never happened. Because I'm a Blade fan, dude. That's my favorite Marvel character right there. A black man on top.
One of my favorites. One of my favorite characters.
And they want to erase that and use Iron Man like they put Marvel on the map. No.
Iron Man cool and all. He ain't Blade. He is not Blade. Or Spider-Man for that matter.
He ain't getting down like that with Blade.
Heck no. No offense, Iron Man. I got nothing against you. You ain't no Blade or Spider-Man level.
And nothing against Black Panther, but they keep saying Black Panther is the first black Marvel superhero movie.
No.
Stop the lies.
It was Blade.
Stop the lies.
Quit lying. I can't know what people say dumb crap like that. Like, no, it's not. It's Blade. Especially if you're a real Marvel fan, you know it's Blade. Come on.
Yep. And it's like they want to confuse a lot of black folks to like, oh, because Blade was an anti-hero. He wasn't a real superhero. Well, Blade just didn't give a fuck.
He didn't care about your opinion.
Have any of y'all seen Spawn?
Yes. Well,
I've seen that one.
White, right?
Yeah, there's another black superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, oh yeah, Keith David was the voice of Spawn, wasn't he?
Yep. Nobody ever remembers that. That's my favorite right
Keith
there.
David.
Keith David's a
he
legend.
Nice. Oh yeah, he nice. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, Keith David. He did cartoons and whatnot, like gargoyles and stuff like that.
Voices in video games. And now he's about in Destiny's in the new Destiny game since Lance died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, the more you know. That's a new one. I didn't know that.
Lance Reddick, the same man that played it on The Wire. Yeah.
I'll say that's cool.
Yeah. No. I might get it.
Heck a lot. I'm sure debating like, dang, I might get that too. My bad log already atrocious.
Because I need to play the other Destinies before I start playing the newer ones. Because
honestly, yeah, me too. I never played the first two.
I'm trying to upgrade to a PS5 so I can that Spawn. Oh yeah, I got Max. Yeah, I need to go check it out if it's on there.
I want to say, yeah, you should be able to find a PS5. I had to order mine online from Walmart.
Yeah.
You know what I've been playing, fellas?
What's going
on? Resident Evil 2.
Oh,
I just started playing
that's
that.
a classic.
I'm talking about next gen version is nice.
I got the next gen.
Next gen version is nice. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I still got some of the old systems at home. I got my Nintendo 64.
Yep,
right under my bed.
Sure, N64, PS3.
And I be playing because the only game I love playing on the 64 is WWF No Mercy. Now that's
my god,
man. That's
for
the
me. It was Mario Kart or Mario Party, honestly.
Right, yeah. Because WWF No Mercy was the definition of the Attitude Era.
Oh shit,
man.
These kids don't know nothing about
that. Please, we already know one of the best games on N64 is GoldenEye, 007 GoldenEye.
Exactly.
Lord have mercy. The amount of hours.
Way before Call of Duty, it was GoldenEye.
Go for that. Oh man, I know is I hated whoever picked Odd Job. Whoever picked Odd Job, I hated their guts. Especially we had the golden gun. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let you know, you the first one dying. I'll make sure you don't win this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the first one dying.
Donkey Kong 64,
Yep.
Mario Party, man. And me and my aunt, we used to play Mario Party all the time on the 64.
The hours.
Yeah.
People had my guts. I'm like, man, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm about to take your coins, your star shoe, and I'm about to take your girl. Man, you gotta give me all this. You ain't about to have nothing by the time this game over.
Oh,
you ain't about to have nothing, bro. Oh, yeah, you work hard to get that 1 star. Guess what? Run it.
And I remember that Spider-Man game on the N64 too, the red cartridge.
Man, I still remember that theme song. Like ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yep. That's the theme right there.
Oh, like it's like I still remember that theme song was so good. It was so good.
That's the good old days, man.
That's a classic.
These kids will never understand how good we had it growing up.
N64, PS2,
PS2,
Lord.
PS1, GameCube,
Lord, the hours.
Xbox. I'm not an Xbox guy, so
my cousin was. I played some Xbox. Like the first 2 Halos were actually really fun to play.
Yeah,
I actually am.
Bad, because I remember when WWF was coming out with the Xbox, the WWF Raw, that shit looked terrible. I'm like, what the hell? What, Stone Cold don't even look like Stone Cold.
I don't know. The wrestling game now is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen gameplay is
It's more realistic now.
I mean,
it made really realistic. It made
2K.
really realistic.
I mean, but it's 2K, so you know.
Yeah.
You gotta expect something from that name.
I just, I'm from like the early days, the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
Here oh yeah.
Man,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the animation of is just, man, it's like you really hit them,
just bring it.
Out.
Bring it. Oh man.
I still got them. I just need to
get see, back in the day when Owen Hart fuck around and be on the game.
Oh man.
I'm like, what did Owen Hart do to get banned from games?
Oh man, who knows? At this point, who knows?
You remember the Hart family sued WWE?
I mean, I need to see Owen Hart, the Blue Blazer and shit. I need to see the crazy nugget Owen Hart. Man, come on, bro. You gotta play on me.
Need all that.
But you see his brother Brett in there.
Mm-hmm.
And Brett had issues against Vince because of the Montreal screw job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Because Vince was like, you're not going to win this title. You're not going to win on your last night. Vince, man. But, Vince was part of that power. He was one of the members of the elites, too.
Oh, yeah. And what Vince got going on right now is so insane.
Yep. Because the powers that be got to have enough of him. Because the shit he be pulling for years. Pulling all the women, trying to sleep with him and shit. Cheating on his wife. Yeah, because Vince was a player.
Yeah, Vince cheated on his wife, knowing his wife ain't going nowhere.
Sure, man. Because she won't find another man like him. She had no choice. She don't get a man on his level. Like that won't happen.
Overly flirting with females on live television. Like,
oh yeah. No care in the world.
And I'm sure she's at home just wringing her fingers over it.
Yep. And he was forcing himself on Stacy Keibler and shit. I'm like, dang, dude.
Burn the pool boy.
No care in the world.
And Tori Wilson and all these other women. And
I
remember the matches these people put in, man. It'd be ridiculous. And the ruling of the matches. If it's no disqualification, he'll make sure that you don't win a match.
Let's have a bra and panties match. What?
Oh yeah, trust me, this a wild back then.
And it's like, if you want to keep your job, you gotta kiss my ass.
Literally,
hit his bare ass on live television.
Literally, he was not playing.
Just make sure you put on lipstick and chew some gum.
Wow. Oh man, that was great, man. Vince, he was a mess.
Yeah,
kiss my ass club, boy.
He made sure William Regal kissed his ass. That was the first one. I'm like, dang, man. Vince made people do some miserable shit.
Oh yeah.
When Undertaker was married to Sarah at the time, man, he had DDP stalking her, watching her change in their house. I'm like,
wow.
Hey.
And I remember that shit. Diamond Dallas Page, goofy ass was stalking her and shit.
And he was watching her changing, watching him undertaking his cowboy hat in Texas. It's like, dang, Vince, you were good. But Vince would hit below the belt anytime.
Look, one of the most fucked up things he ever did was how he had Hulk Hogan and Macho Man going at it about Elizabeth, man.
Oh man.
That was some of the most fucked up shit.
Man.
Macho Man was a jealous man, and you took that shit and put it out on Front Street for the world to see, trying to make this man seem crazy when he was right the whole time. And motherfucker, what business do you have hoisting my woman up in the air and carrying her back behind stage? Motherfucker, I'll kill you.
Mm-hmm. And another most fucked up one too that Vince ever did that took a turn to the storyline. This was back in 2005, the Matt Hardy and Edge situation with Lita.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Man, that was on the internet. Matt got fired, and they were booing Edge and Lita hard. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, that was some good heat, but that personal stuff, man, should have kept to themselves because Vince saw money.
Oh, he's thinking about
it. He manipulated relationship, just like with Stephanie and Test and Triple H.
Yeah, they made Test look bad. It was embarrassing, and that was going to be Test's push. But Triple H saw Test as a threat. He couldn't stand Test. And they was trying to put him in DMX, but Triple H was like, "Well, he's no Kevin Nash." But he was more faster than Kevin Nash.
Yeah, he took his chick.
Punked
him about it too. Punked him.
And drug her and take her to Vegas and marry her.
Punked him about it. Damn, Tess, shit. Fight.
May God rest his soul, by the way.
Yeah, R.I.P. Tess, shit.
And they really messed him up.
Yeah, that was the beginning and the end of him.
And he spoke out against the industry. He spoke out against them too because he said, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I don't kiss up to nobody. And they killed him right there. Like a few months after that, a year later, they killed him. Test had to be sacrificed because Vince don't like when his company gets exposed. Of the things that they do in stores.
Yep.
Like Eddie Guerrero got killed. I don't know because Chavo was talking about how he just found his uncle laying down on the floor in the hotel. A wrestling industry sacrifice.
I swear, man, shit's crazy.
Because Eddie was one of the best to do it, man, and he turned his life over to God way before he died.
I know that's right, man. He sure did. Eddie was man, shit, fucking Latino fucking heat.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm on Peacock watching the SmackDowns from 2003. And I'm watching Eddie, man. It's like, man, my childhood right here, man. And then it's like 2 years later, he gone. But at least he was able to win the world championship before he passed. Or I should say WWE championship before he passed.
Right. All right, well, everybody, we're going to go ahead and call it a night on this live because I got to get up in the morning to go to work. And we got to be ready for Super Tuesday tomorrow.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that'll be fun. We're gonna ring in some results and see what happened, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for being up here on this panel and giving me much love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got anything to say before we cut out?
Oh, no, man. Well, we will be talking more.
Oh, absolutely, man. But I enjoy y'all, man. Much love. And I'll see y'all on tomorrow.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow, too. After I take care of some business.
Not everybody.
All right. Good night, y'all. Peace out. Blessing.